This boat crossing the border river between Guatemala and Mexico is carrying illegal migrants. They are Hondurans, young, some still in their teens, and have paid between $5,000 and $6,000 to traffickers in return for safe passage to the US. But their journey is fraught with peril, and few dare to speak to journalists.
Ese ha sido el único problema para los emigrantes.
The real problem for migrants is dying while looking for a better future. The US government is responsible for this too, because if they gave people visas more easily, there wouldn't be so many problems.
Digamos, la visa pues que se le entreguen rápido, que no le pongan tanto problema.
After 2 hours on the river, the migrants disembark on the Mexican side and continue across country. Farmers and landowners here are paid by the traffickers to ignore people crossing their land, as are the local police. More than local authorities, the real danger is criminal. The jungle is a lawless area controlled by the notorious Zetas cartel.
This area, the Petén area, is where drugs, weapons and illegally logged wood cross the border. Migrants have to take the same routes as the drug trafficking cartels, which exposes them to danger. It makes them vulnerable.
Since the Zetas took control of the border zone, the dangers for migrants have soared. Of the 140,000 people who try to cross through Mexico each year, thousands never reach the US border. Migrant rights activists like Elvira Arellano are trying to draw attention to the risks. A former undocumented worker in the US, Arellano was deported back to Mexico in 2007 and has since become a high-profile campaigner for the protection of migrants.
The danger is assault, kidnapping and extortion. Women are raped and they're often kidnapped. They can't pay the ransoms and are killed. It's tragic that this is happening here in my country, Mexico.
That doesn't put potential migrants off. Giancarlo is only 17, but he and two friends have decided to take the risk. Between unemployment in their native Guatemala and the chance of a better future up north, it wasn't a hard choice.
Life's terrible back home. I want to make a life in the US, but also be able to come home.
The next stop on the long journey north is here in Tenosique. The migrants are waiting for a freight train known as the Beast. They jump on when the train slows down and ride it north towards the US border, where the hardest part of their voyage, the border crossing, awaits them.